capacity, manufacturers can't expand the production scale. In contrast to the reduce their production volume until it was forced to withdraw from the market competition. Under this condition, even if not directly compete with the dumping products, importer industry remains dumping position before the products. The import products become cheaper, and thus consumer turns to buy the dumped imported products and give up their original plan to purchase the domestic produced products. Therefore, the importer producers will suffer a loss. Obviously, the dumping products invasion will deprive of the importing countries sectors that are producing the same products under the same condition as the dumped products, and the importer countries industry can be damaged or hindered by this dumping. So next is the distortion of importing countries' market order as the consumer dumping products industry because of this dumping imports for the raw materials or the finished goods manufactured parts to another. By receiving this mistake or the low price in message, and it expand their production. Therefore, once the export country stop dumping and the importing country can't keep their can't maintain its expanded production scale. Therefore, it will cause the resources the waste of the resource allocation and usage. Some people think that dumping is a good thing for the consumers because it can bring the benefits of lower price for the consumer goods. But this it has some premise or assumptions. If the dumped product's quality is guaranteed, and in the short term, it's a good news for the consumers. Once the dumped product has the monopoly advantage, the situation of low price can be taken by the high price instead, and the importing countries consumer have to pay the high price. And moreover, the dumped products mostly related with the inferior and low quality goods. And in the same condition, imported consumers have to pay for this low quality and inferior goods. And to bear the efficiency and the effective and pleasure as the compromise. The losses in the efficiency, effective, and pleasure as a compromise. So that's the view that the dumping is beneficial to the consumer of importing countries is not entirely correct. And it's important to know that even if the dumping is good for the consumers, it also to the importer industry. It's also good for the importer industry to reduce the scale of the production and lose their domestic market share and the profit decline and the enterprise bankrupt and loss and even the workers' unemployment as a cost. So, especially when the dumped products can attract the attention of the consumers' attention to the product price so excessively or unnecessarily. And therefore it will lead the importer markets to the over competition and therefore distort the importers countries' markets. The third one is threaten and restrain the adjustment of industrial structure of importing countries and the establishing of the emerging industries. So at present, all countries in the world are adjusting and upgrading their industrial structures to adapt to the trend of world economic integration and the liberalization of the trade, investment, and service. And developed countries, in particular, has taken the lead of the completing or in the process of transit in this regard. And in this emerging industry in the developed countries of dumping products in developing countries will directly threat to the developing countries related to the development of new industries, even to destroy those countries to build the new industries and industrial structures adjustment efforts. And our country is in the economic transitions and deepening the reform of economic reform system of historic period, facing the challenge of structural adjustment and the industrial upgrading. The dumping of the foreign products on China's industrial restructuring and the establishing of industries is threatened and be inhibited. So we should be higher alert.